Hey everyone, Shane from RadCity eBike vlog here. So, seems like my battery is pretty much depleted. I started off this charge with 110 miles and I'm at 142. So that's about 32 miles of range that I got out of the RadCity bike. This included my commute today, which, was pretty hilly. And so if you live in a flat area, I think you're gonna get close to the 40 miles of charge. Keep in mind that I ride at usually pedal assist 2 or 3. If you're riding at a consistent 3, 4 or even 5, you're probably gonna get less miles than what I got. Let me demonstrate what happens when you actually run out of juice. So here you see that I got 1 bar and I'm in pedal assist 1. Let's start pedaling. And it's gonna kick in to 44 watts. I'm gonna turn up the throttle here and get the wattage up to push the battery to its limits. And you'll find out that it probably will cut out soon. There you go. So it cut out. I'm still in the pedal assist while pedaling, so we should have the motor be outputting some wattage, but it's not. And another sign that the battery is pretty much dead is the blinking light. Okay, so now if it's blinking and I come to a complete stop and I try to start pedaling again, so here you go, I'm pedaling. Oh, so pedal assist again kicked in. But usually what happens is if it's still blinking, you got no hope for the motor to kick in again. So let me get this to fill again. All right. So I twisted the throttle up to about 400 watts. Light is blinking. Come to a complete stop. 0 miles an hour. And if I try to pedal, it's not gonna go. Ugh. So you see I'm pedaling and I'm at about 6 miles an hour. Luckily I have a slight downhill slope here, but it's not kicking in. Not gonna happen. As long as that battery light is blinking, you're not gonna get help from the motor. So what I'm gonna do is just stop here. Oh, there you go. So we got 1 bar here. Now at this point, my battery's, pretty dead, but it always seems, once the motor rests, it always seems to come back to a solid bar eventually, and I'm pretty sure this is not going to last long. So what I would recommend is just keep it on pedal assist 1 and just try to, keep the wattage low enough to get you home. When you're at this point of a depleted battery, don't go to pedal assist 2 or 3, because once you start pedaling and it kicks up the wattage, you're going to drain whatever got balanced and left. So at this point, I'm going to go to pedal assist 1 and I'm not going to hit the throttle. I'm not going to try to make it fill because I want to get home. I don't want to pedal this beast of a thing for a whole mile. So let's see how long it goes and let's see if I get home. So we're at 44 watts here. And if you've seen my other videos, on the full charge, pedal assist 1, I get up to 70 watts of output. So there's definitely a decrease in your wattage for your pedal assist when you have low battery. I think in pedal assist 3 I get about 450 watts on a full charge. I did pedal assist 3 a little bit earlier, just a few minutes ago on this low battery, which eventually caused my motor to kick out, but the max that I got for a consistent 30 seconds was was only about 350 watts, or maybe 320. So significantly lower from the 450 that you would get on a full charge. At this point, I am pretty close to home. Let me just downshift. So now I'm going up a slight uphill. Pedal assist 1 still helping me out. Now it's telling me that it's kicking out 59 watts. I'm in gear 3, and it's not too bad of a hill. But yeah, so I guess more of the story here is if you get down to the point of blinking on your battery, and you need to get home, just stop, let the battery rest, just put it into pedal assist 1. Don't try to ask too much from the motor. Once that light stops blinking and it becomes solid, then you can take off again. Your pedal assist should kick in, because we've seen that if it's still blinking it won't, but once it gets solid again it will. And then just casually make your way home. I know we get e-bikes for the purpose of kind of going fast, having a blast on this thing, but not when you're running low on battery.